fossil fuels, oil, coal, natural gas. Our world depends on them, but we're running out. We need alternative sources like solar power, wind power, even nuclear power, and biomass. But biomass is the worst of them all.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all.
And we were wondering if you thought that biomass was a good alternative energy source. And if so, why? And if not, why?
Well, the problem with biomass is it takes up so much space.
Yeah.
And it's not really efficient in that way.
Okay.
We're limited to space now, I think, anyway.
Alright, so we are in the Episcopal Academy greenhouse where they grow multiple plants. No corn, though, which is fortunate for us.
And we depend on these plants for oxygen and to take up our CO2.
Are we, I don't know, have you done the research to find out about who is the biggest producer of corn? I mean, I guess it's the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely the U.S.
It's the U.S. It's
Who's second?
The biggest producer is probably somewhere in South America, if I'd have to guess. But like,
I don't know. I mean, they are cutting down the rainforest to.
That's also like cutting down trees and burning them to make steam.
Yeah, but like burning it and do that, and all of the like trees that are cut down, decomposing, that releases methane into the atmosphere. So that's also not bad.
Plants sucking up the carbon dioxide that we release.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is actually an excellent example of the greenhouse effect of the Earth, which is where the sun's energy comes down and is trapped by the ozone layer. But sometimes when we burn biomass or other fuels, it releases methane and other greenhouse gases.
It makes the ozone layer stronger.
Yeah, and that could pose a serious threat because when the ozone's stronger, it traps more of the sun's heat rays, making it hotter.
Well, the major thing that like I've been doing is like how ethanol, they want to use corn, but that's insanely stupid because our whole food industry is based on corn.
And like how even if they use ethanol as a fuel source or anything like that as an energy source, they need like fossil fuels to fuel tractors or do the factories that make the ethanol in the first place.
They also, you have to think of the fact that they have to use all the fertilizers,
Yeah.
you know, to make the corn.
And it's not going to grow in a day. Like you need corn every, like if you are going to have corn as a fuel, you need it available all the time.
The top 5 worst things about biomass. The first thing is that it consumes way too much land to plant the same plant over and over again. Second thing is that when you burn ethanol, it releases methane into the atmosphere, and methane is a greenhouse gas. The third thing is that demand in the food and fuel industries for corn raise food prices. The fourth thing is that it's time consuming to plant the same plant over and over again when there's a demand for it at a specific time. And the fifth thing is that planting the same plant over and over again in fields destroys them and makes them fallow.
You guys ever think of what biomass would do to the flower industry?
It would, like...
You'd have no more flowers.
I don't know what to say.